There is a big difference between loneliness and solitude. Loneliness is a happening. You don't have a choice. You don't go in search of loneliness. Loneliness comes to you. It takes hold of you and makes your being its dwelling without your permission. That is why you cannot easily shake it off. It is not your choosing. But Zarathustra's aloneness is his choosing. His solitude is tremendously positive. It is not negative at all. Many people misunderstand solitude. They think it is some kind of escapism. They think only those who have nothing important to do in the world, nothing important to share, nothing important to take, those who have faltered somewhere, go alone. What most people do not understand is there is a kind of aloneness without going in search of which your life is incomplete. You cannot find yourself in the marketplace of life. You cannot find yourself within the noise and chaos of your mind. The only way to know who you are, to know what life is to experience aloneness. Aloneness is your teacher. Solitude is your learning. Everything else is inferior to this learning and this teacher. You can be with the best of teachers, possessing the greatest of wisdom, each word communicating the deepest of secrets of life. But nothing teaches you like silence and solitude. When you are alone, when there is nobody to distract you, when you have learned how to be quiet with yourself, learning comes from everywhere. Everything in existence is standing on its tiptoes to pour its learning onto you. Because life is not happening somewhere far away. You are at the center. And everything is wanting to come to that center, wanting to fill that center. They are at the periphery because it was too noisy. Your mind was too noisy. So they all decided to move away. The star decided to go into the sky. All the animals and creatures of existence ran away from you because you were too chaotic, too disturbed. Everything went far away. The streams went far away. The oceans went far away. Life itself created some distance between you and itself. Because it knows what peace is. It knows what silence is. And it knows how to be there. And it knows how to stay away from a noisy place. When you started finding your silence, they all started paying attention. When you're alone, everything around you begins to develop eyes. You will see that as much as you are seeing things, they are seeing you. Because for the first time, you are becoming visible to them. They're able to see something in you that belongs to them. The sun is not noisy. The sun does not move chaotically. It does not forget where to go. It does not misunderstand its purpose. It doesn't know boredom. It doesn't know tiredness. That is why it does what it does every day without faltering. When it sees something else moving the same way, living in the same silence, connected to the same purpose, it sees its reflection. And then it speaks. That is why solitude is the path. Solitude is the way to breaking free from your own mind and becoming one with everything. That is why he's able to see what the sun is for the first time. He had to become silent enough. He had to dwell in his aloneness long enough before this realization can dawn on him. And now he says, my heart is heavy. Something is incomplete. I want to go back. I have understood my purpose. Up until now, I thought my purpose is to find the truth, is to find myself. I did find it because I cannot think about this other thing without finding that. Gratitude has no meaning if you don't know who you are, if you don't even know if you are, if you don't know what you are, why you are, your gratitude is just phony. It is borrowed. It is to impress. It is to gain some merit. Eventually, it is to confuse yourself and people around you. Because you don't know what is it that you are giving. How can your gratitude be complete when you have no clue about what you're giving? If you're only giving what you have borrowed, then that is not gratitude. You simply don't know what to do with it. You're just giving it. It is passing through you. Gratitude is when you are fully aware of what you're giving, why you're giving, when you know who you are. Zarathustra knows who he is. He's a wise man now. He has acquired the knowledge and wisdom of himself. Now he wants to go back to his people and give it to them.